Are we on? Oh, we're on. We're live. Sorry.
Hey, everybody.
But yeah, yeah,
Good morning,
hockey.
Dak.
Yeah, hockey. The fans are usually a little older. You're not gonna hear like a lot of Fergie,
No,
No,
Black
you're
Eyed
not going to hear
Peas.
Fergie. What sport would have Fergie?
Well, I would say football. I mean, basketball is like, music now. Like that's what they're gonna be playing.
yeah.
Uh, Football is like all over the place. They might be playing country music. They might be playing hip hop. They might be playing rock.
Although the big basketball theme was written by Tash, one of the whitest people ever.
And it's back because NBC's back. They're playing basketball again.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, Tesh is back.
Hey,
I
come on.
get. I,
Tash never went anywhere.
how do you do that? How
Yeah,
do you go from like
technically.
hosting a entertainment show, and like on the weekends I just I do theme songs for.
I love that shit. Like, what
For
a
millions
dork.
and millions of dollars.
What a dork.
What a fucking
It's
dorkified
always
dork.
dorks too, because that dude, that dude from that actor whose son became a singer, um, Alan Thicke.
Oh, yeah, Robin Thicke.
Yeah,
Oh,
Alan Thicke
really?
he wrote theme songs too.
Right.
Alan Thicke?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like an actor. This guy's, you
Come
don't
on.
you
Thick
don't
did
you
it
don't want to
all.
hire me? What do you think about
Thick was
this theme song?
no.
There's some
Alan
people,
Thick did it
people
all.
now, back in the day, you did one thing and that's it. And if you did two, you're like, come on, show off, take it easy. And that was only relegated to like Sammy Davis Jr. and people like that, Elvis. They can
Come
do
on,
whatever they
Thick.
want, but
There wasn't Thick one of the producers of Fernwood Tonight, maybe a writer.
I
I
think
mean,
he
no
may
one's
have
saying that
been.
Thick wasn't hip,
No,
but
we're all agreeing that Thick was a jack of all trades. He produced, he wrote, he performed, he hosted,
his heart blew up
wrote.
because of it.
Did his heart blow
His
up?
heart blew up on a tennis court.
Well, he was one of those
Thank
Regis
you.
Philbin type guys who was always on high gear.
Yeah, he must. Yeah, something was going on, but yeah, that's now everyone kind of comes up and they're multi-talented. Like the kids can act, they're funny. They have to go through SNL training. I don't know how they do it. there's some kid pounding a 10-year-old with like information like, okay, now don't make funny names up for your characters.
Uh,
Coaching the little kids
Alan
how to be
Thicke had
SNL
these
players.
Thick had these promos they ran when he started his show, Thick of the Night.
Pick
They
of the night.
started these promos that said, "Hey Johnny Carson, watch out for your job." So on SCTV, they did the same thing. Watch out, Johnny Carson. Sammy Maudlin's last and final show was Maudlin of the Night. Which was in the thick um, model, and he had all these zanies out there.
That Thick of the Night. That was the first time I ever saw somebody do that dubbing thing, the improv game. They used to do that on that show.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Really, he did that on Thick of the Night.
Yeah, it's the
Who
first place
was
I
it? Who
saw
was
it. Yeah.
who was improvising?
They had a little kind of a little cast on that.
They had an ensemble.
The
Yeah,
problem
it
with
was.
Thick is he wasn't as witty as Johnny. And when I say that, it's also like he didn't have the takes to the audience like Johnny had. You know?
No, I don't think he was trying to be Johnny. I think he wanted as good ratings as Johnny.
Well, I
Harry
mean, you go
Shearer
for a
Regulars.
used to do
model.
Alan Thicke. Shearer used to nail Thicke. Not a lot of people were doing Alan Thicke impressions.
I think he just would have people come on and do sketches because it's like Gilbert Gottfried, Charles Fleischer, like all those people who were on different sketch shows. I think he would have them come on and
Yeah.
do stuff. Yeah. That dude, man, Charles Fleischer, man, that dude was a fucking weirdo. I don't know if you remember him. He used to do like cartoon. He used to do a lot of voices. He was a stand-up. He's
Yeah,
really
he did
weird.
baby
I don't
voices.
remember him.
Yeah.
I might remember his face. I don't
He
remember
was
that name.
he was Cavelli in the early Sweat Hog days
Cavelli.
of Welcome
Yes,
Back,
he was.
Kotter.
He was Cavelli, yeah.
He played like the nemesis guy, the
right.
tough guy,
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cavelli.
Yeah.
So he got written out, huh? That's tough.
No, he was a reoccurring character. He was on there all the time.
Oh, okay. He was a recurring.
Yeah.
Boy,
And then
my Sweat Hog memories don't go that deep.
he was pretty well known. I think he did all the voices in like what was the movie with the cartoons and the people?
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Free and Roger Rabbit. Yeah, he did Roger Rabbit's
Wow.
voice in it. Yeah, and a
All
bunch
the
of other
voices.
voices. Yeah.
Isn't that great when they get one guy to do all the voices like Mel Blanc? I mean, there's nobody quite like Mel Blanc.
Oh, the guy was super talented.
But back then, people would just say, "Oh yeah, I'll do all the like Mr. Rogers did all of the puppets in the Land of Make Believe."
Every one of them.
Like,
Yep.
I'll take this character, you take that character. No, he did them all, even the women.
You know, surprisingly, it's still like that. Like if you get cast as a regular on something animated, you end up doing a lot of voices. I used to do a lot of voices. Like any side character or whatever, they're not gonna just have. It's
Sure.
rare that they hire somebody just to do another character. It's always the people in the cast. So yeah, I would always
they'll
end up
double
doing.
people up. The exception is Bart Simpson. You got like Harry Shearer does, like 40 voices. Dan Castellaneta does 23. And then Nancy Cartwright does like 2.
Two. Well, what's her face only did two too. Marge. She did Marge and then the sisters.
Right. And the sisters.
But that was also in because the cast was originally from the cast from Tracy Ullman Show.
Tracy Ullman Show. That's why I always thought Sam McMurray must be like, whoa. They're probably, because I thought The Simpsons were pretty bad on the Tracy Ullman Show, but I was a big fan of that show. And I thought Sam McMurray, I wanted to see more of him, but sketch players don't age that well anyway. I mean, he had Raising Arizona, and I thought he was great on Tracy Ullman, but somehow he just didn't get in on that cartoon action like the rest of the cast did.
Well, the cartoon wasn't very good. What it inspired was way better.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
It was
So it wasn't the same thing, really.
It just started off really bad, like an improv team or sketch team that starts out terrible, but then they kind of find themselves after a couple years.
And
Tracy Ullman, does she own part of The Simpsons?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think that happened. Yeah, because it was
no, she doesn't do
Fox
any of the
thing.
voices either. She was the star
didn't
of
do
the
any
show. She
didn't do any of the
did
voices. Well, and from what I remember,
Someone
it was
there was this super rapey scene they did on Tracy Ullman one time. Tracy Ullman's character is up in the middle of the night in the kitchen eating cereal. And the husband comes down and he says, "Honey, what are you doing? Why are you eating cereal in the middle of the night?" And she's upset because it's the first day in their marriage when they didn't make love. And she expresses this, and he assures her that, "Honey, we did make love." He decided to make love to her while she slept. And they turned it into this whole romantic scene. But it's actually just a rape scene.
I mean, I get the comedy of it, but man, it's a little disturbing. But we did make love.
The 90s were a rapey time. Everybody was doing it.
Yes, they were.
Can't say it wasn't. Yeah, can't disagree with that. Yeah. Let's see here. Anybody talking? I'm trying to see if any. I forgot that people might be listening and want to give a little comments. comments.
Yeah,
Look, Roger, we're wearing the same shirt. You got Darth Vader, and I have the Boston Celtics.
it's you mean the same colors.
No, I was just trying to self-deprecate on the Celtics.
I think we got a game coming up. The Detroit. We can get you guys back.
Detroit. Well, we're number 2 behind Detroit. You guys are like 3 games ahead of us.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting game. We just got whipped last night by the Nuggets.
Nuggets. Yeah.
And Nicola's on the bench. He's hurt. So they beat us without him. That's not good for us.
But Boston sat a bunch of people, didn't they? I thought
no.
The Brown play?
Yeah, but he's coming off a tweak. He hurt himself a game or 2 ago. I thought he was pushing himself too hard in the game. He was trying too hard, and he kept turning the ball over.
He does that.
But that's his Achilles. I call him Butterfinger. He buttered the ball 8 times. 8 giveaways. Yeah.
Yeah, you look at him, he looks like he's like me dribbling. I'm like, man, he's not. Doesn't look like a professional.
That's his weak spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butterfinger, big time.
Wasn't there a big breakup between both parties? Both parties.
What
were we
parties?
talking about? I'm trying to remember what we were talking about. The Fox and Tracy Ullman. Yeah, I think that there was some dispute over that, but from what I remember, the story was it wasn't even a part. Like she wasn't even a part of that. It was something that they added on the show. That Fox put in the show, so she couldn't even claim like it was her. She had anything to do with it.
Fox Network was kind of new. They had a lot of controversy around them. Particularly at the beginning, the Joan Rivers thing.
Pretty smart for them to put that cartoon in that show, though. I mean, I'm sure that was no thought, but they were just trying to. It was a variety show, and they were trying to put as much stuff as they could.
That was one where I got it completely wrong because I thought Simpsons was terrible.
I liked it. I liked it on the show. I liked it.
I liked that they had a cartoon. I just didn't think they were really good.
Yeah. Well, it definitely wasn't as good as it ended up being.
I love it. Anytime they got. You remember those dumb Tippy Turtle cartoons they had on SNL during the Martin Short season? That
was funny.
Tippy Turtle was okay. But then
he was kind
like,
of
right.
Wasn't he like trying to remember what Tippy Turtle was like.
Hey, Tippy Turtle walking down the street. First thing gonna bother everybody I know.
He's bothered. Yeah, he was like a he's drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a curmudgeon.
Yeah, I think that's why it wasn't my kind of game. Because he was just like, I'm a turtle. I'm gonna go fuck with the world.
Probably go home and get drunk.
Yeah. No, I like that they did a lot of short films. Even though I thought Tippy Turtle and Mr. Bill got tired.
Yeah.
For sure. But everybody liked Mr. Bill back then. I wasn't tired of it when it was happening. I'm tired of it now.
Everybody loved Mr. Bill. It was great for kids. Yeah.
They were the winner of some fucking contest or something.
Oh, really?
Completely totally outsourced. Had nothing to do with the show.
Yeah. I think I always assumed that it was what's his face?
Like
that writer?
Schiller or one of those guys?
Or Schiller or the dark guy that had the book about him, Mondo TV dude.
Oh, wait, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, Mr. Mike.
Michael O'Donoghue?
I always assumed it was Michael O'Donoghue. He was doing the voice though, right? Or no, it was Gilda Radner's doing his voice. Gilda Radner did Mr. Who did Mr. Bill's voice?
It was just some guys who won a contest. It was just some independent filmmakers. Very anonymous.
Yeah, I don't think it was a cast member.
And then it took off. Now later they started doing some
Walter
cast
Williams.
bits, like when Belushi was in the hall in 30 Rock, and he says, "Don't forget to dot the I," and of course he pierces the eye and pierces Mr. Bill with the pen. So yeah, they had access to the cast later once it like caught on. I did one of those in the hall with Horatio on Conan, where I was this thing like, oh, so you're visiting Late Night with Conan O'Brien. It's Stack doing the voice, of course. And I'm in the hall, and I see Dratch, and I'm like, hey. He's like, there's Rachel Dratch. And she punches me, and I fall down. And when I fall down, there's Horatio. He's like, oh, and there's Horatio Sands. Because Roger's passed out with some booze. I ask him to sign my piece of paper, and he just throws up on it.
So Horatio, let me ask you about that. As you had already been through like, going. Well, we'd watched Farley die, and then you got to SNL, and I remember there was an article about you drinking and passing out or something like that, and so it's very quickly it was like, that's who you are. How did you deal with that? Because you had already been like, I'm not gonna go down the Chris Farley route, but how did you respond to it when you first got there?
Well, the first thing, even before I was announced to be on, I did a bit with McKay where I was like a homeless guy, and it was the bit where it was like, not today, friend, the coin for rich people to give to homeless people. It was like, not today, friend. It said shit like that, and it was really funny. And it's like, it's Parnell, this beautiful woman. They're having like outdoor meal in like in front of the Plaza Hotel, and it was all people with violins. And it's like, then when they leave, it's like, get a whatever the fucking saying was, like, get a job or
it was me.
Yeah, go get a job. There's these coins you can buy.
Because you get the coin, you look at it, you smile, and you look at it like, what?
Yeah. So I was a homeless guy who got the coin, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, cool, I got a coin. And I looked down, I'm like, come on, man. Whatever. So like in the post, it was like, SNL hires new slob. And it was because I'd taken a picture right on the fountain, and they had it in the post like, SNL gets their new slob. And I was tickled because I was in the fucking newspaper and I hadn't even been on the show yet. But it also was like, it was obvious. It's very, you feel like, is that all I am, like, for a minute? But it's fine. But it was more. But then an article came out where I tackled a guy and
right.
At a bar, and that was real. And so shenanigans were being reported, and then it was like, Lauren was like, hey, take it easy, guys. Enough with being in the paper. Like Will had pissed on a car or something. But all we're trying to do is emulate our heroes who are doing drugs and being crazy.
Well,
and I think maybe we just were doing it a little. Huh?
The stress of doing that show. The 2 nights where you let off the steam. Wednesday night after the read through, people got kind of wasted, but not as much. And then Saturday night, after the show. But it was just like for me, I remember it's just like a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, just like, people just like letting go,
Yeah. And you were it was kind of cool in a way that Jimmy and I were drinking a lot and partying, but no one, if someone would be like, hey guys, whatever, but we never really had people tell us like, take it easy. Maybe because it was just drink for me. I don't know what Jimmy was doing, but mostly it was just drinking. So maybe they saw it as not as dangerous, which for me, it really wasn't. So when I was about to become 33, the New York. Someone was going to do an article on me. I forget who. Oh, it was New York Magazine, the magazine section of the Sunday edition, and it was like all about. The article ended up being more about like one thing I said, which was like, yes, I know there's something about all the fat guys have died at 33, and so for this next year, I'm going to just have a team of medics around me to make sure that I don't die. And then they ran with it. And it was like, this man has the most dangerous job in the world. But then everybody reading it was like, are you really that fucked up? Are you okay? Like, it was really great. And that was, that was, but both instances are kind of like bad publicity gone good.
Yeah.
That's like the evil Knievel of comedy, is being a portly man who's hired on SNL before his 33rd birthday.
I mean, it certainly was a concern because we were partying enough. I was putting myself in dangerous, mostly medical situations. Like, any night could have been a heart attack.
Or getting hit by a car, or all the other stuff that can happen. Yeah. Falling down,
One of my drinking buddies, an older man, got hit by a car in front of just in front of my apartment, but just next door. A guy I loved who I'd hang out with at the bar. We all did. Kevin and I, we loved him. He got hit by a drunk driver. Mm-hmm. So my friend was drunk going home, and then a Japanese businessman hit him with fucking full 40 miles an hour going down the street, hit him. And then that night I went and we were having like food with Walsh. I think went to the barbecue place. And as we were going back to McManus, I can see they had taped it off and there were police lights and shit. And I'm like, oh man, what the fuck is that? And the next day it was, Carlton got hit by a car. And because he was drunk, it kind of saved his life because you're just malleable and you're kind of like, whoa. But he lost an eye. Ugh. He was like, he couldn't walk for a while. Like he'd broken it. I mean, imagine any kind of.
Yeah, that's not a good outcome. Even if he lived.
And this is a guy who probably hadn't been to the doctor in about 30 years. This is a guy who was just, the fucking Irish oak of a human, but he's getting older and he just fucking gonna do when someone hits you with a car like that, and of course you're like, we were at the bar. He'd come back to the bar after a long time, and all the cops had brought him over, and it was like the cops that kind of made the little comeback, but they were fucking with him, like, go fucking Carlton's eyes all fucked up. And you're like, he wasn't even laughing. I think he was just so depressed. I was like, no, goodness. You can't make it just like it was like that.
No.
You can't ease the person into it. Detectives are like, go get fucking called. You get your fucking You're like, oh God. Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's what happened to Sanford Meisner. He got taken out by a taxi cab. Then he couldn't walk. He lost his voice. He lost his voice while they were doing Mikey and Nicky. So she couldn't keep the improvisations in the movie because they couldn't loop them. Because from the time she shot it to the time it was time to loop it, his voice was gone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, when something like that hits you and you're at that age.
No. Yeah. No.
Right?
If I get hit by a car, I think I'm toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember I wiped down on my
I think I would survive. I think I would survive getting hit by a car, probably paralyzed. What a scary thought.
You'd be fine. It's me that get Christopher Reeved. Remember, I wiped out on my skateboard. I hit the pole with my right here, and it broke my fucking shoulder blade. I mean, broke the collarbone too. But of course, nice domino effect.
Yeah, you went through that fucking asshole time when you were just skateboarding.
Wait a minute. I skateboarded until I was 45 years old. Well, no, Linda bought me the skateboard, so naturally I'm going to ride it.
You were riding it. You rode pretty good, and you kind of just walked. Every time we'd go anywhere, you'd just be kind of sliding along fine, but you'd hit a rock every once in a while. And I'm like, Delaney, please be careful.
Yeah, it happens.
No, I've never seen anybody get angrier than I was. Saw this, like old dude, like 40 years old, like ride a skateboard in LA. I just was fucking with him. I just yell out the window, "Grow up! Fuck you, man!" I was like, "Hey, take it easy. I'm just joking around, man."
That's
I
years
gotta
of
get on the
shame built
skateboard,
up.
man.
So
That's someone like in their heart. They're like, they're leaving the house, and their mom's like, "What are you gonna do now?" It's like, "I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna go fucking to the park." Like all those years of shame, walking down the street and seeing like women with boyfriends, and they're not even looking at you. It's just shame of people making fun of you in high school, and then you know, and finally he's an adult and he thinks he's got it all together, and then you come around and you bring it all crashing down.
A rando driving down Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
You don't know what I've been through, dude.
Yeah, I get that, Jerry. One time I was going across 23rd Street, 23 Skidoo by the Flatiron Building, and some guy had to I was coming, and he had to kind of dodge around me. He goes, "How old are you?" One time I was on the fucking bike path right by the library, the big library on 34th Street. And some guy takes the trouble to pull over in his little mini pickup truck and go, "Wood pusher."
So I'm not the only one then who gets the idea. The idea. We fuck with a straight skateboarder. This dude. Look at this dude.
That's like a Charlie Brown insult. You wood pusher.
Yeah. I didn't know there was such a thing as I didn't know there was a slur called a wood pusher. I learned the hard way.
Is that an old skateboarder? Is that what that means?
I'm not sure why he hated the wood pusher, but he clearly did.
Or if it's like if it's surfers say that about skateboarders.
I don't know. We got to figure that out. But Delaney, did you ever hang off of like garbage trucks going down the street? Like hang off the back of cars that were going down 6th Avenue to get a free ride?
Yeah, you know what that is. Hitching a ride on the side of a car?
No, I never had the courage to do that. I never hung on to the back of vehicles. No, because I don't skateboard any faster than I can run. That's my rule. And I can't.
Me and my
run
brother,
very
man,
fast.
crazy. We used to do it on the back of a moped. I get on the moped. My brother would ride a moped, and I get on the back. And
I don't mind being towed by my friend's bicycle. That's fine. Yeah, no, I've been towed on the
bicycle's fine.
Yeah,
moped can go 30 miles an hour.
Okay, those things are bad news.
Never got hurt bad.
Did you guys ever give people rides on the handlebars? Like they got on the handlebars?
Yes.
All the time. Yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass. Literally.
You don't be gay like on the back. We used to do it like so you're not gay. You face the other way on the seat, so you don't look gay.
Well, we used to do a thing where
So how is he sitting then? Like, yeah, back to back. You're talking about in the back. Yes. Everybody would hang off. Yeah, everybody would hang off like looking outwards. You couldn't wrap your legs around another boy at that age.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. There was a banana seat, was big enough for 2 people, but you didn't want to get too intimate there.
your dream that was you were going to have a blonde girl there, but then mostly it was just a greasy, dirty friend who was hanging back there. So you had to like, you know, so the banana,
Yeah.
then it had that big thing in that banana bar. Kind of people would hang off the struts of the wheel.
Oh,
What do they call them? Struts. The axle.
Yeah, those little two things in the back. Yeah.
So people would put like shit so to hang off on your back wheel to hang off that bar, and that was whatever.
Was
that
a
was
sissy bar. It was called the sissy.
Yeah,
Sissy
sissy bar.
Sissy bar. Yes.
Guy Nicolucci says this is I'm his number one source for Sanford Meisner anecdotes. Yeah, nobody cares about Sandy Meisner anymore.
I think Meisner was the one that invented riding back to back on a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was his
very,
thing.
very,
Yes, but it was Strasbourg that
very
that
homophobic.
coined sissy
Meisner
bar.
was very homophobic. Didn't want
Oh
to.
yeah, he would always say that. Don't be gay. Don't be,
Yeah.
don't be gay.
Turn around, face the road, baby. We're not riding crotch. We're not spooning our crotches together and riding on a vibrating motorcycle. Freak. Turn around and face outwards.
Face that way.
Grab whatever's behind the bike. There was always like that back. There's always a back kind of situation that you could hold on in the back.
Yeah, like a little thing. Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
Yeah. No, on motorcycles, you're hanging on for dear life. I spent a lot of time on the back of motorcycles.
yeah. No, you can fall off.
My
I've fallen off.
my brother was like insane. So he had like a big motorcycle. And I would ride in the back, but I had to ride holding them. He's like, you got to ride. And then he'd like go really fast.
Yeah.
So I had to.
Or you will fall off. Now, once you get going, you're on the highway, you can take it easy and hold on to the back.
Yeah. But you don't want to get like fucking
it's like jerk
back.
take off. Yeah. You bust your head open.
No.
So you never would do that on a motorcycle.
Like in Licorice Pizza, when Sean Penn dumps the Haim girl off the back of the bike.
I was probably sleeping during that part, but yeah. Oh no, Licorice Pizza. Yes.
Which one put you to sleep, Jerry?
One battle after another.
The one Martin Short. That was Licorice Pizza, was it?
One bad scene after another.
What'd you think?
No, I liked it.
I was bored with it.
Me too.
Yeah, I too wanted a little more. Now Todd
I don't get
Hansen
it.
called it a satire. It didn't seem like a satire at the time.
Yeah, well, people are putting a lot of meaning in it that I'm not getting. You know, I'm just not getting it. I try, but I'm not buying it. The meaning that people are putting behind it.
What's the headlines?
Yeah, like it's like, there's a revolution. You're like, okay, this is good, but then you're like, for what? Like,
well, I think that people are saying, well, that's the idea. It's it's unnamed. It's an unnamed revolution for a reason. And I'm like, I think he just had an idea for a movie and he wrote it.
Yeah,
my favorite line was the don't you think I know how to drink and drive? It's such something we would have said.
Yeah,
there's a way to do it. I know how to do it. Some people don't know how to do it.
I've said that a million times.
How about this one? I drive better because I pay more attention when I'm drinking.
Yeah. I'm gonna be careful.
I think that's weed.
Officer.
Weed makes you introspective. Because you're like, gee, there's lovely architecture on this street, and you're going 15 miles an hour in a 45.
Yeah, well, that's the weed thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever crossed your eyes so you can just see one lane?
No,
I have.
That's for drinkers.
I have. No, that's like I gotta get home. I shouldn't.
That's baggy shit.
I have been that man, I shouldn't have taken off, but what else was I gonna do? But I don't see a lot of cars on the road anyway. But I gotta focus somehow to get home. I got to get home.
One time my friend freaked out and I had to drive home in his giant car, big boat of a car on LSD. And I was really peaking too. It was a bad time to drive. I don't know why we felt the need to drive. But one of us had to drive and it wasn't going to be him.
Is that me?
That's the police.
I'm sorry, that's me. I should mute it.
Oh, no, you
this
can
is
do
the
whatever you want, man.
police bothering me again.
Um,
Of course, I'm getting a flurry of emails from my son when I'm in the middle of a podcast. I haven't heard from him for a couple of days.
Well, you got to check, make sure everything's all right.
No, it's okay. It's just basketball stuff. Yeah.
oh yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check on what's going on in Minnesota.
Is that where they murdered
Peaceful
that girl?
protest. They murdered some lady, yeah. She wouldn't stop the car, and they kind of like, the guy's hand was on it looks like the guy's hand was on the door handle, and it kind of like, made a jerky movement out of his hand. And I think other cops saw that and started blasting. Cop. I use the term cop loosely.
Yeah, no. What they figured out, if you watch the video, is that he pulled the gun out when she wasn't even, like, she was starting to back up. She was obviously going to back up and take off, which is what a lot of people do, is they'll fuck with him, and then when they try to go arrest him, they'll just take off. And he shot her.
They don't need to use lethal force. We don't use lethal force in those situations. Nobody does.
No. Of course, everything was done wrong, but the bigger outrage is like, what the fuck?
Well, those
We're
guys
doing
are
this to
retarded.
cover up the Epstein?
And they don't know what they're doing. They gave those guys guns. They don't need guns. They don't need guns to just go get people. Not all of them.
I hate to admit this, but I did that when I was in LA because I needed a little cash, so I became ICE in LA. And I was like, wait, this is not what I signed up for.
We know you're... You went out on your patriols. And
you thought you were going to be going
we know people.
Swiss and Danish guys.
There's some like starving artists out there that are in ICE that we know. Like maybe we ran into them at Second City years ago or something. But
I'm sure.
Well,
just like that dude that shot that lady, he was pulling his mask up. I'm like, man, what a bitch.
Who's jacked? Who's jacked and not that funny? They probably turned to ICE.
Yeah.
Or not jacked, but just like slobby dudes that are in their basement that hate, whatever is on the left,
or people who need work, like
Pat Bear.
Pat Bear.
Pat Bear's in ICE.
Let's just start rumors of people that we don't like.
Fucking Johnny's in ICE, man. He shot that lady.
Guys, I shot her. I had to. She was backing up. She hit my hand.
Pull up your mask, Johnny. Johnny is a lovely man that used to be at UCB. Always good guy. Little nuts, of course, like anyone. Little extra nuts, but good.
One half of the wackadoo elves in the perennial
Johnny and Benny, rest in peace, Benny.
Ratio Christmas show, along with Benny. But,
the wackadoo elves came out and they were wearing green tights with no underwear, so you can see their balls and their nubs and their shits. Here comes the wackadoo elves.
Like, oh no.
They were like Barker's booties. They'd roll out whatever needed to be rolled out.
I actually wrote a song, had a running order, and then we did it, and it was like 16 minutes long. And I was like, oh my God, we just ran through it so fast. I thought there'd be improv
that
breaks
was
and
the
blah
first
blah
year you
blah.
actually wrote it. The first year you actually took the trouble to really write the thing, and it completely backfired.
Yeah.
I blame Kenward. It was Eric Kenward's fault. On it.
That's right. Well, writing it is like, well, we go to the next joke, and if we're just like, you know, improvising it, then, you know, you're doing it by feel and not by like, well, let's go to the next thing. You know.
Yeah, and it was too much staying to the like. It wasn't like, okay, when we get to this point, let's improvise a little bit. It was more like, I'm gonna say this, you say this, and that'll go into the song. So yeah, it was that kind of thing of like, you felt a little.
Man, if you and Glennis hadn't have done that song, it would have been a 12-minute show. And everybody said goodnight and left the stage, and the audience just sat there and wouldn't go. I don't know if they thought it was a prank or what. Walsh had to come back to the green room and be like,
no,
hey,
it's not over. We didn't pay.
Walsh was like, you gotta go up there, man. I'm like, I'm not gonna go up there. The show's over. He's like, you gotta go out there, dude.
People refuse to leave.
Hook. It's like, get the fuck back on there.
I love that people are like, no, that's a joke. He's got to be joking. We're sticking there.
Yeah, we're just staying.
He's like, no. He goes, listen, we'll go up there with you. Like, we'll get some guys and we'll just do an improv thing. I'm like, all right.
I remember that.
So we all got on stage and improvised. Even Glennis, who was like, you know, terrified. But it was it was a whole wackadoo production.
We did an Armando, you know. What else are you gonna do?
The best Christmas special I ever did. I'm very proud of it. Me and Brett Gelman did the 4 scenes that were just the darkest Christmas theme.
Gelman did what Kenward could not, or chose not to.
Our closer was G.G. Allen and Gacy's Last Christmas.
Very sweet.
It was, dude. I loved it. Really proud of that one.
It was just a scene of just 2 friends really connecting. They just happened to be G.G. Allen and that serial killer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a sweet Christmas thing, but then every once in a while,
played it like, "Hey Gigi, what do you want for Christmas?" Hey Gigi.
Yeah, of course. The biggest. Hey Gigi. You remind me of the time when I was, you know, back there doing the construction. You know, you make me feel good, you know. And then he'd get behind and the music would change and it would be like me killing him and like, you know, fucking garroting his neck. And then it would snap out of it and it'd be like back to Christmas.
It was very Kilgore like. The way Dave played that Kilgore murderer very tenderly, like his scene with Donna.
I'm not saying it wasn't partly, you know, inspired by your show, Delaney.
Yeah, I'm sure.
we were all impacted by that show in a great way.
What show? Kilgore?
Kilgore. Kilgore, the Halloween show.
That was Walsh's baby. He stole it from Annoyance anyway.
That's right.
We did our own. Just the whole idea to do a splatter show, you know.
Well,
an Annoyance thing.
That was just like a regular Annoyance show, like not even a Halloween show. That'd just be like an Annoyance show would be that. That's a good example.
Right.
Of how crazy those shows were.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
Walsh did come to me and Dave and said, you guys come up with a wraparound. And so we created that Thornbrush Merritt character where he's eating me. That was my idea, that he would eat me. And then shortly after, it came out in the paper that there was this guy paying this other guy to eat him.
Eat him, yeah.
And they fried and cooked one of his testicles, I think.
Yeah, and it was a sex thing, right? It was like a
yeah.
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 It was German shit. It was like
Germans.
Just German, like you put an ad in the paper in Germany, just the regular ads, like,
yeah,
I want to eat people. what's up? And the guy's like, shit, I want to get eaten to death.
Get eaten.
Yeah.
I
I'd love to see my balls fried and then be able to eat part of it and then die. Only in Germany, folks. Am I right? Welcome to Jay Leno.
Yeah. But no, we were first. We got there first. And that became the wraparound.
I always wanted to do a parody of. I remember that this was a show on TLC, like My Fat Wife or whatever. It was like 300-pound, and I always wanted to do one that a cannibal got on that show. It's the only reason he wanted to do. These women look delicious. I mean, beautiful. I think he wants to eat me. I don't know. So, I'm kind of suspicious. All right,
what was the cannibal dress like? Was it grass skirt or just
no?
Like
no, I just meant like a normal, weirdo cannibal. Got on a show like that. Yeah.
The kind you meet in the German classifieds.
That's it. The German classifieds.
So you like big ladies, right? Oh, I love big ladies. I love they look delicious. I mean.
But you can't eat a fat lady like that. That's bad. If you kill the fat lady and you just kept her in a fridge, in a freezer, it's a lot of high fat content in that meat.
If you ate people, you'd be like fat women. You'd be like, oh, so delicious. Look at that caramelized.
Well, it depends. If you like fat, yeah. If you like gristle on your meat and nice chunk of fat for flavor, but that's all fat. That's like a piece of bacon.
No, I need.
You like bacon? It's delicious. You don't like bacon?
Turned into a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, no, man. We turned into whatever what's that dude, that actor that wanted to eat people?
What?
The Winklevoss twin.
Oh,
dude?
Hammer? The Hammer guy?
Army Hammer?
Because he wanted to, he got sexual and sent a note where he wanted to bite somebody and they turned it into he wanted to eat them.
Yeah. Come on. No, he literally, that was his thing. Yeah, he wanted to eat people.
He just said that to turn people on. Not to...
No,
he's very handsome, got bloat.
Why did he think that was going to work?
He really did want to eat people.
I think he really was into that was his fantasy of eating people. Yeah.
Can you imagine walking around with that?
Cannibal scandal. Cannibal scandal.
Is that the sun?
Cannibal.
Is that the mirror?
I'm looking at Google and it's just like cannibal scandal, cannibal rumors, cannibal allegations.
Is that cannibal recipes?
He denies it. Cannibalistic
fantasies. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get deep into it, but what it seemed like to me was that he was just being kind of weird, like sexting in a weird, I guess, violent way or something. I guess I want to eat your pussy lips with eggs.
He said he wants to break my rib and barbecue and eat it. See, that's pretty specific. The barbecue.
Yeah, it is.
I want to see.
How is that not taken as a joke? I guess she got the. You're like, okay, that's guy's being funny and being cute. Like, I'm so cute that he wants to eat my rib. But then it's like, no, I'm serious. Well, what are we gonna do with that? I don't know. I don't know.
Just telling you what my desires are. I want to fucking eat you. I think you'd be delicious.
You said to open up and you wanted to know more about me.
Eat me. I think he wants to eat me.
Ain't your
Yeah, tell
fucking
that
great
story.
grandfather the guy that's on the baking soda boxes?
You talking about Armand Hammer?
That's a
Yeah,
different
Armand
dude.
Hammer. Like
That dude.
this guy is like Armand Hammer the Third or something.
That dude was nothing but a Russian spy. That Armand Hammer dude.
Something was weird about it. They really crammed him. They really tried to make him a
No.
star really like fast.
Any
fucking spy,
character
man.
that is on part of being like on a product is always creepy. They all are. Mr. Clean's a weirdo. They're all creepy.
I bet you know that movie. I bet you they had Johnny Depp and they wanted Johnny Depp to be the Lone Ranger, and he probably was like, "No, I don't want to do that. That's not the fun part. I want to be the Indian."
Wait, how did we get to Johnny Depp? I was thinking about like the Quaker Oats guy and the Farina baby who freaks everybody out. We skipped to Johnny Depp.
Well, because he was.
I guess because there was a thought lingering back there about Armie Hammer because
Armie
he's
Hammer.
Who's
so they
Armand
fought.
Hammer?
Armie
He's this
Hammer
actor.
He was an actor.
And he was a guy, and he was pushed. He was in the early 2000s. He was really pushed to be a star. He was like the star of The Lone Ranger, which is a huge movie. And like I think maybe Johnny Depp was like, I want to be the Indian character. I want to be Tonto, and so they like scrambled and had to put this guy in.
Yeah.
Or maybe his fucking family helped produce it. Who knows what the hell's going on?
I hate when Johnny Depp tries to be funny. It just
That's all he does. You
know,
never
but
watched Pirates of the
it's-
Caribbean?
I've seen them, and it makes me squirm, and it's not good. It's not good squirm humor, like watching The Office, Ricky Gervais or something. It's because it's never funny, but it's just him being cute.
Yeah. No, I know it is. I find the same way. It is kind of cringy.
He's amazing at that kind of humor, but it's just not my cup of tea.
You mean humor
Whatever that
humor
is.
for stupid people?
No, it's for 14-year-old people.
Well, that's what
For
I mean,
Walmart
yeah.
people.
What kind? Yeah, idiots would like it.
What's Lunar Spunk got to say?
He's saying that there's somebody, a cannibal scandal. It's worth a watch. I mean, you know, I think all of us got the idea of people eating people with Jeffrey Dahmer. I think that was our first, like, you know.
Come on. There's been lots of cannibalism.
Well, my
before
first
that.
introduction to people eating, of course, was Shrunken Heads. I was obsessed with Shrunken Heads. And I'd seen they used to have one in the Field Museum. They used to have one.
Yes, I think
You cut his head to shrink it, and you make fucking some weird soup to shrink his head. They're probably eating his balls. I mean, you know. They're gonna hang his head off they're gonna put his head on top of a staff because you fucked him up, the guy who was in the next village. You fucked him up, so now you're gonna make some kind of necklace for yourself with his head on it. So it's like, let's eat his balls, everybody. Yeah.
The one that got me was I saw that movie I'm Alive or something. It was some airplane crash where they ate the people.
Yeah, that happened.
And,
Very famous.
Yeah, that's where it hit me. I mean, I'd seen all the Ooga Booga stuff on Gilligan's Island and all that of cannibals. But the one with the airplane is when it was like, really just stark and realistic and gross.
Yeah. And that came out in 1970s. You're talking about the one came out when we were kids?
Yeah, they played it on TV.
Yeah, we were all at a very young age to take that in too. It was very popular. Like, oh, that's a real fucking scary one. That's a bad one. And then you watch it and you're like, oh my God.
Well, they were a soccer team.
They were a rugby team.
Rugby team. Uruguayan rugby team, yeah.
So they were in pretty good shape.
I think they were going to Chile. And they got,
Yeah,
and then
right.
they crashed in the mountains between Chile and Argentina, or
It's
something
in the
like that.
Andes. Yep, that's right.
Bummer,
Rough
man.
And so
rough times, man.
one of my Chilean brothers
It's a bummer,
was on a
man.
donkey, you know, going down the street, going down a little road, and found they found him, and they're like, "Hey!" And he went and got help. Like they'd hiked. That whole fucking thing is insane. Like they'd hike the wrong way, like so far, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, we got to do the other side."
Gotta go the other way. Oh man.
So you know,
we gotta go back and eat those people.
yeah, we got to go back, get energy to eat those people, use that energy to go back down the other side.
Oh, what a drag.
We've all had the idea of eating people. Jerry Minor, 2026. Yeah.
There's 3 movies about that. There's
about
a new
eating people?
No, I'm sorry about It's Alive.
Yeah, there was
the plane.
Alive, yeah. There are, yes.
There's a new one on Netflix that I guess is in Spanish. It's supposed to be really good.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, Hannibal Lecter was the big one that got everybody thinking about cannibals again. Those are pretty good movies.
Right.
Very good movies.
Yeah, it wasn't like in the 70s, it wasn't like, okay, there's zombie movies, let's go worship zombies. You know, it wasn't.
No.
Did you guys see? Did you see Anthony Hopkins telling everybody who he based Hannibal Lecter on?
No.
HAL 9000. I can't do that, Dave. Clarice. It's the exact same intonation as
But
Hal.
why?
Because Hal was a robot.
A robot. But robots don't eat people.
No, but he was a machine, and Lecter was a machine.
He's like a machine.
Wasn't
He was a murdering machine. Yeah, I couldn't help it.
He doesn't have any emotions. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I get it.
It worked. It definitely worked, the HAL 9000 interpretation. So people go the HAL route in their interps.
I like the movie. I like that first movie, the one that the first one with Jodie Foster. And but then I was like, this society's fucked because we're rooting for a serial killer. Like I was so angry about it.
But he was helping. He was helping to catch a serial killer.
Clarice. We're rooting for Clarice, but we're enjoying the villain. Like Darth Vader, we enjoyed.
Well, when I saw it in theater, everybody laughed when when the guy was gonna kill at the end. There's like a little talk to you later, Clarice, and he's about to eat that guy,
kill somebody. Yeah,
because it's
one of his nemesis.
But comedy and horror are right next door to each other. Right there.
I was outraged.
Also,
I was like,
they made Anthony Hopkins killer like he only ate people that were bad or something like that. Like they kind of let you off the hook on him being the kind of serial killer he was.
That's it. He's also a vigilante of sorts.
Yeah, because he was helping her. You know, catch the
not like the guy like. I recently watched No Country for Old Men, and just thinking that villain was so terrifying because there was no fucking around.
You like spending that screen time with him. That's because everybody wants to explore their dark side. It gives us an opportunity to enjoy our dark side without anybody getting hurt.
Yeah.
Or do they? Yeah,
I'm always rooting for the bad. It's the cliche of always rooting for the bad guy. I love superheroes and good things, but also charismatic murderer. You got to root for him.
There's also something that you root for the guy that that everybody doesn't think that everybody thinks is a pussy or whatever, and then he fucks everybody up. Even if he's not a good guy. everybody picks on him, and then he's like, "Uh-oh." Like that guy in No Country for Old Men. I'm like, yeah, he looks like a goofball, but he'll fuck you up. Everybody can identify
Who?
with that. The
In No
Anton
Country?
Chigurh, yeah, whatever his name was, yeah.
Oh. That he looks
People
like a
identify with
goofball.
like,
Oh,
oh, he's
yeah.
goofy, but he's dangerous.
Yes, he's a machine too.
That fucking hair. The hair was amazing.
Stupid hair.
Like,
Yeah.
why'd this guy pick that hair? Why is he stuck on it? And he's stuck on it. It's not going to change.
Ask Dimitri
just the way-
Martin.
That's the thing. Like, even a real serial killer, like most of them, like I don't know about Dahmer or whatever, but like you wouldn't be scared if you saw Jeffrey Dahmer walking down the street. And it's that fear of like if you got caught up by him and you were like in his apartment, and then all of a sudden you start feeling whatever drug he gave you, and then he's like standing over you like, oh man, I wouldn't have been scared of you at all, but you're fucking dangerous.
Yeah. I was going to fuck you up for a second there.
Right. Right. I was thinking about robbing you.
I thought I was going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now you can't move, can you?
I've drugged you. I can't do that.
Can't do that, Dave.
I can't do that, Dave. Hal gets a lot of extra. He gets a lot of scenes in the sequel to 2001. I think it was 2010.
2010.
They fire up. They fire him back up, and he does all these scenes with Bob Balaban.
Yeah, that's right.
And Bob Balaban knows this guy can kill me. He can figure out a way to shut everything down again. Like this could easily happen again with this thing. So he's shitting his pants when he gets into it with Hal.
I didn't like the 2010 was like 2010 was like the answer. Like it answered every question that you had in 2001. Like they're aliens and they're trying to, this is how they start a new world.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I didn't
the
like
book
that.
has
I don't
all the
need that.
answers.
The book has the answers?
Well, that's because yes, it does. The book spells everything out for you. It's not a big mystery the way 2001 is. Because Kubrick, a movie's a movie. It changes a book.
Yeah.
It becomes a different thing. And Kubrick was very good at that. Taking the inspiration from a book and then just doing what you had to. Because The Shining's very different from the movie. Not that different. They're really...
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
There's a you can find it on YouTube. The original story to Eyes Wide Shut. Somebody made a movie of it, and it's on YouTube. And it's pretty close, but it's a lot different. It's not like as scary as Eyes Wide Shut.
I mean, how is it? How is it filled in? Like it's just reading it? It's just a script?
No, oh, you mean of the movie? No, so the story is set in like old Europe. So the original story is set in old Europe, and that's the original. The movie is that story. It's like a prince or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's a remake of that movie.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that. It's not that old, but it's a remake of that movie. Not really a remake. He takes the story. It's different. It's a remake of that story, I should say, not of that movie, because that movie is different, but it's the same story that somebody made a movie of it in the 60s.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So that's how they fill in the blanks of what was really in the story of it.
I think no, he just took he took the Eyes Wide Shut. He took that story and made it a modern story. He changed it. And like made the basics of like there's this group that are having like this weird sex, all that stuff was the same, but he just made it a modern story, if that makes any sense.
I just thought it was silly. I didn't take that threat as anything that was possible, or it just seemed too fantastic. Now we've learned that there is some things like that, but
yeah, but it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Like about The way they infiltrated his home and all that.
No, just that they had a the whole like ceremony of like, oh, she gives her life for him, and like, oh, she's gonna die, all that shit. Like that's
Yeah. It did.
The whole
It
pomp
seemed
and
like it was a little
circumstance.
bit. It seemed like it was a little bit of a charade. That it was a bit of a game.
Trom
All I know
Novell.
is you can see Nicole Kidman naked in this picture.
That's the real reason Kubrick directed it. Is because he wanted to hang out and
I
do
think
sexy
so.
scenes with America's most beautiful couple.
It looks like it. It looks like that's all he wanted to do, and the rest is just like, yeah, I guess we got to do a movie. Well, rebuild the village. How about that? Rebuild the village in England, and then we'll shoot that. That'll be pretty cool. I know just the right music for it.
I felt like a lot of directors are like this, because I feel like Paul Thomas Anderson had the same thing. They found Tom Cruise interesting and wanted to do a movie with him, and wanted to see and like wanted to figure him out, somehow. Like they saw him as a movie star, and they're like, I got to do a movie with this dude, because this dude is like, I don't know what's up with this guy.
Well, he's a star. He's a
star, yeah.
I'm in the middle of watching
day one of the
Man.
movies. He's Rudolph Valentino. He's the guy, and it seems like cliche to work with him. But then that's when they were like, "But we'll get him to do something good."
Exactly.
Well, like Paul Thomas
and that'll
Anderson's
make it
like,
cool for both of us.
I feel like they were like, this guy should be doing this movie. Like Paul Thomas Anderson obviously wanted him to do that part. Like he felt like that he had something in that of whatever, that TJ Mackey, like he could do that part. He knew how to do it. He did. He was really good at it. But there was something about his, personality or whatever that he felt like that was the one that should be doing this.
Oh, you're talking about Magnolia?
Yeah. Well, I felt like Eyes Wide Shut was the same idea.
He was right for that part in Magnolia. Yes, he was. But it's a strain to watch Tom Cruise in a lead role. At least he's getting better, but watching Rain Man is a little annoying because Tom Cruise forcing it, doing too much bullshit.
Yeah, but you get what's his face?
it makes up for it because you got Dustin Hoffman there doing his thing.
Well,
the
and
monster.
as keyed up as he is, like that, I think that's what makes the movie good, is like having the other dude being,
It is a good movie, but Tom Cruise is a bit much.
Don't you watch the Mission Impossible movies?
No,
I guess I've seen one or two. I've seen one or two in like passing. Because the stunts are pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, that's just all.
The one with Philip Seymour Hoffman, I liked, and he was good. He was a good bad guy.
The Tom Cruise movie that I like is Color of Money. I'm a huge fan of the movie Color of Money.
That's a good movie.
Like it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's very watchable, very rewatchable.
That's funny you say that. I've never rewatched it. It's passed over my head. I don't know. I must have been distracted when I watched it. I do remember it being special because I was trying to be an extra on it.
Oh, really?
It was filmed in Chicago.
That makes sense.
Fuck! It sounds like maybe. No, I was in the back of this. I was like weirdly near. In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was shot in Chicago. Parts of it in a bus station, and there's a scene where where he's like trying to make a phone call, and it's super dirty, and the phone's disgusting, and it's kind of like all this weird kind of like trying to get around it. So we were there watching him do that day, and then we were behind. There's that scene where I think it was a scene with John Candy where he's selling the the shower rings as like earrings.
Mm-hmm. For a variety
So we were
of
way
things.
back. We were way back at a table and eating like it was Howard Johnson or something. So I didn't even
Okay.
see that happening. But yeah, that's my extra story. So I think we were trying to get on that one, but I don't know if we did.
I didn't know they shot that in Chicago.
Color of Money?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot a lot of it there, and I don't know why, but yeah.
It takes place all over, but it's a lot of those kind of towns. I think maybe including Chicago, because they do a road trip.
So if people don't know, The Color of Money was a continuation of The Hustler. Paul Newman
Right.
played Fast Eddie, and then The Hustler was one of my favorite movies. I love that because I used to love anytime I see Minnesota Fats on TV. You see it like on CBS Sports or on Wide World of Sports. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and he would be. It was only two fucking pool players. It was Willie Mosconi and Minnesota Fats. They were the fucking best. They would always face off against each other. And then that
One was a
movie,
loudmouth, and one was the gentleman.
a gentleman. Minnesota Fats was the loudmouth. He was the one that Jackie Gleason played in The Hustler.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like,
And
that movie was like a long time ago. This dude's still fucking doing it, Yeah.
I don't know how they left it, but yeah, like in the 70s and 80s, that was kind of like on sports. Like so it's like almost in that weird Evel Knievel love affair that all kids had.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It
because
was in that level.
Yes.
But I think Willie Mosconi ended up edging him out. The other guy
feel like
talked
he
good
did.
shit, but Mosconi was a better player at the end.
Minnesota Fats was more memorable and more famous, and he's the one who was, putting on a show.
Yeah, the name is iconic.
Yeah, because his name was Rudolph Walderone, and he went by New York Fats at first.
That's funny.
Minnesota's better. That's more in the Indiana Jones kind of category.
Yeah, New York Fats? No.
Gleason was so good in that. Now, Gleason's performance, talk about letting it come to you. He doesn't do anything. He's not trying one bit, one iota. He just shows up, does what he has to do, washes his hands, washes his face, and goes home.
But it's almost like he was that dude. Like it's really good. Did he win a Oscar for that?
I don't think he won an Oscar, but he may have been
nominated.
Might have got a nod.
But he may have got the nod.
I mean, yeah, it was like one of his best acting roles.
And who was the female lead? I think it was Piper Laurie. As everybody's got to be damaged goods in that movie somehow. Eddie becomes damaged through the movie.
Oh, I didn't realize this. So Jackie Gleason played Minnesota Fats, but Willie Mosconi played himself in the movie.
Interesting. Who played Grady Seasons in Color of Money? Remember, he was supposed to be like the top-rated player, Grady Seasons. And you see the guy playing Grady Seasons, and it's like, I got a feeling he's a real pool player.
He was. Keith McCready.
Well, that's a Martin Scorsese. Yeah,
he's a real
player. Mm-hmm. Iggy Pop is in that movie. Iggy loves to lose. He loves to get shit on in the movies. He's always like some guy who's getting oppressed by somebody, and he gets hustled. It's real quick. There's a quick where you see him beat Vincent, and then Vincent whips him, and Vincent finishes his drink, like drinks his drink or something, and Iggy's got to sit there to hold in the bag. It's a nice little cameo for you, all you Iggy Pop fans out there. Iggy's got a lot of cameos in movies.
Yeah. He used to pop up in movies a lot.
No pun intended, I'm sure.
Paul Newman won a BAFTA. I took that all that time. I got
for
you.
that-
Paul Newman won a BAFTA.
Paul, that's it? That's all the award?
Here I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
busting my ass doing the greatest sequel, and all they give me is a BAFTA.
Oh, okay. He won the Academy Award for the Color of Money. For the sequel.
Yeah, which there was one of those. He should have won 5 times before awards.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, my cleaning lady is coming up here, so I'm about to get forced out.
It's going to be a shorty.
Vacuum, sound of a
little
vacuum
short.
in the Roomba tells us that
Nice amount.
it's time to say goodnight.
So sending of the crowd, maybe I was thinking about maybe coming on sometime during the week and doing some characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an idea. I got a couple ideas that I wrote. I had one because my wife works from home, and I had one where where Bob Cratchit gets a call from what's his name? Scrooge. And Bob Cratchit's working at home. Cratchit, I know it's Christmas Eve, but I had an idea.
You play both parts?
To me?
Yeah, you do all the voices on that, Jerry?
Yeah, I'll do all of them. Yeah, you can just stand there. Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about
We'll
it.
just watch. You just watch and enjoy it.
No, if you need some wackadoo elves to come in, you know who to call. Who are you going to call?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, if you need any like any narrators, let's take you now to. You just have us in a real little box. We take you now to modern London. You know, it's Christmas Eve.
There's snow falling past the window panes.
Let's go get some hot cocoa, Michael, while Jerry explores this characterization.
Well, you know, Raj, I heard that Bob Cratchit was busy at work on Christmas Day.
What a scoundrel of a boss. All right. We'll see it. We'll look. It's fun that you're going to do something. Let's do it. Or whatever.
Right. I'll get in touch with you guys during the week, but otherwise, we'll see you next week. Thank you.
See you next week.
Peace.
Good times.
Be good, guys.